so it's bodies. But then the alternative is, what's the second thing that the Eagles do as good as anybody?
Explosive plays,
right?
in the pass.
So it's like
you guys practice that?
It's no. That's the challenge. I think for them to have any shot is, can they commit the people early on to stop the run, but also don't become just unbelievably vulnerable to those shot plays.
Absolutely, and maybe Micah Parsons being back helps that, because now you can maybe commit more people to the run, but he can get home when it comes to those explosive passing. I look at offensively for the Cowboys, Rico Dowell, and the one thing the Eagles haven't been able to do since the bye week, they haven't let anyone run the ball on them. But the only way they have a chance with now Cooper Rush coming in as the quarterback, you got to be able to run. With now Cooper Rush coming in as the quarterback, you got to be able to run.
So it's like,
you guys practice that?
It's no. That's the challenge. I think for them to have any shot is, can they commit the people early on to stop the run, but also don't become just unbelievably vulnerable to those shot plays.
Absolutely, and maybe explosive plays.
Right? So it's like.
Run the football, and I know they haven't done that all season long, but getting the ball and watching Rico against the Atlanta Falcons, being able to make plays, having some runs of 10 or more yards is the only thing I think gives them a chance, because you keep the ball out of Philly's hands and you don't allow Saquon Barkley to wreck the game, and it makes it a little bit easier on Cooper Rush, because he has won some games as a Cowboy starter. Run the football, and I know they haven't done that all season long, but getting the ball and watching Rico against the Atlanta Falcons, being able to make plays, having some runs of 10 or more yards is the
What the fuck, man? Oh man, I feel kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, dude. It is. Oh my god. This is not looking good. Guys, I'm about to end the stream. This is really bad. About to fall asleep, and this is just not what I had in mind for a fucking DMF run. Like, almost don't even want to waste my fucking lockout on this character on this dog shit. Gonna log out. I'm honestly thinking about it, man. Like, I really, like, my stomach, honestly, it fucking hurts, and I kind of want to just go to bed. Stayed up too late watching that just clowny ass election coverage and woke up way too early. That's like the second night in a row of like not really sleeping at all, and I feel kind of sick right now. And this run is not, it's not helping. I mean, I know we have our buff spoon, but like, come on, man. I mean, this guy's smoke already fucking bailed. Like, it just pisses me off because, like, I went and fucking pre-popped roids, got a second roids, like, really trying to min-max, and then we just randomly decide to start with fucking Death Knight Wing, and we have no buffs out, and we're just dying. Like, someone's dying every single pull, if not multiple people. Tag dude is permadead. Well, bro, like, sure, but like, most of the raid is permadead. I'm like one of the only people that haven't died yet. Like, so much of the raid died to the fucking spinners on several different locations. It's just like, we got fucking DMF, man. Like, it's like the 1 week we, like, should not be booning at any point. I'm gonna stick it out, because if I leave, I'm not getting the lockout on this character anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But if we wipe, I'm done for the night. I'm not like rebuffing, and I'm not doing the rest of it. See, just another death. Like, I got a resume. I'm sorry, I'm done with this raid. I took a break last week. I was hoping, you know, a little break from it. We'll do this fight. Didn't put on fetish, so I'm definitely gonna die. Where's the rage, man? Gorilla Mentor. Got someone else? I do, yep. Why is this 100? I don't know, man. I don't know why anything is happening the way it's happening in this raid right now, bro. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know why we're pulling so slow. I don't know why people are constantly fucking dying to stupid shit. I don't know why we're not doing the normal wing order. Fucking unbooning. We got goddamn DMF. Drag the staff forward. Black IRL's down. Where like almost every warrior died to every spin. You weren't getting a taunt. Like, Trump 2024, right, brother? Yeah, I'm glad he won. Honestly though, like, I'm less of a Trump fan and more, first of all, I'm more of a Trump fan than a Kamala Harris fan. That is for sure. But the reason why I'm glad Trump won isn't really for Trump. It's for the people he has on his team. Like, I'm a big fan of Vivek Ramaswamy and a big RFK Jr. fan. Fan of Tulsi Gabbard. Basically, a bit fan of Elon Musk too, and that's like going to be a lot of the main people that are going to have very prominent roles in his administration. Yeah, JD Vance really grew on me. I didn't know shit about him prior to his nomination, but he really won me over. Just like, he's such a good speaker, but not just a good speaker, not just fluent, not just, eloquent, but like just sharp, right? Very good, quick responses with the high level of intelligence and just awareness. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know shit about him. I wanted Vivek to be the VP candidate. And then when JD got nominated, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, what are you doing, Trump? Then I heard him speak like twice on interviews at hostile mainstream media outlets and networks. Like, he went on CNN, obviously watched the VP debate against Walls, and I was just like, okay, this guy's legit. Vance Vivek, that'd be sick. Yeah, definitely Elon Musk for sure. But yeah, Elon Musk taking up the Department of Government Efficiency team, where he's going to eliminate a lot of unnecessary... Yeah, if you got someone. I was, yeah. Yeah, I can't listen to you for another second. See you guys later. Okay. There's that. God. Oh. Can't listen to fucking Puddle Priest talk for another fucking second. Have her down to 10% and she's still so goddamn annoying. Just so grating on the ears, just yelling. Everything has to be a yell. You have to scream about everything and be so just combative. Like, someone says something that you don't agree with or that you don't think is correct, just ignore it and just let it go. And if you're gonna respond, you don't have to fucking scream back at them over 39 other people while we're mid fucking raid trying to make calls. Jesus, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream and go to bed, guys, because like I said, I legitimately feel sick. I do. You can probably tell by the way I'm talking, I do not sound... Yeah, the run was terrible, by the way, as you said. Like, I just wasn't having fun. Part of it is because I'm running on, like, no sleep, and I feel like absolute ass. But that's compounded with the actual, like, quality of the run. Sometimes, when you have a bad run, it can actually be funny and kind of fun. We never even unbooned. That's the thing. Yeah, I am very tired. We never unbooned at any point. Like, here's what pisses me off. I pre-potted roids, got a second roids, summoned myself, and I pre-potted all my consumes in the correct order to make sure nothing good gets pushed off. So I went the extra mile to min-max my fucking buffs, and it's DMF on top of that. And so I'm excited. I'm like, yeah, it's DMF. I didn't raid last week. I got the double roids. Like, I'm all amped up and ready to go. And then it's just like, okay, we're starting DK Wing and we're going to be booned the whole time. And then not only is that already annoying, but then we're just chain dying every single fucking pull. We're pulling things back to Africa so they're guaranteed to spin. Super fucking risky. Makes no sense at all. And again, chain dying because of it. And then we're pulling at a fucking snail's pace. There's literally not one positive thing to say about everything that just went on. bad wing order, no world buffs, bad pull locations, slow pulling, bad gameplay from people, dying to easy fucking brain dead mechanics, like. And honestly, I think it's like I'm a little bit biased in that when you have a run like we've had on Alliance side the last 2 nights, right? Monday was the 43, 44, then it was a 45 last night. And then I come to this run and we're doing that. It feels so slow. Like, that was already slow. We can all agree that was already slow. But it feels even slower relative to what I just did on Monday and Tuesday. And yeah, I mean, that raid it's going to be a 2-hour raid. At least. And it's already 10 here. So, I mean, we finish raid at midnight my time. Takes an hour to do the bids and the fucking payout. I'm going to be done with that raid till 1 o'clock in the morning. Not going to have world buffs for an entire fucking wing. Only need Kiss on this character, and we probably have a hunter that's ready to spend 193,000 gold on it for some goofy fucking reason. What happened to Rock Apes? Best guild ever? Best guild ever is a little bit of a stretch. I did like Rock Apes. I liked raiding with a lot of those members. Had a good time. And it was fun. But ultimately what happened with Rock Apes is that it was kind of a slow bleed of quality players either quitting because they needed a break from WoW, going to play Season of Discovery, having real life, complications or commitments come up, just various different things affecting individuals, causing us to have kind of a slow decay in the quality. And Whitemane has a lot of people playing, and so you can fill the spots, but the problem is the people we were filling them with, and really the people we had at our disposal, it's not like we just had unlimited signups and we could just, be super selective and picky, but the signups that we had available to us were not good. They were really fucking bad. And so the run just got worse and worse and worse every week as people slowly fell off for their own individual and personal reasons. And ultimately, I just decided that I didn't want to raid lead and main tank for that run, given the quality of the signups. And then Tiny was kind of in the same boat. He was like, yeah, it's been burning me out too. I'm down to just, go to another GDKP with you and we can tank it together and stuff like that. So we did. Me and him, we both went over to like the Coalition raids, GDKPs. We tanked those together. And then we did that for maybe a month. And then he just got burnt out on WoW completely. And then he just stopped playing. And that was probably like 2 months ago, I'd say, that Tiny had quit WoW. And, it was just, that's been kind of the story over the last like 3 or 4 months. It's just Rock Apes people slowly quitting one by one due to burnout, bad raids, real life commitments, et cetera, et cetera. Typical reasons why people quit Classic WoW. Whitemane was dog shit. I gave up. The problem with Whitemane is that there's such a discrepancy in like the top and the bottom. Like on Alliance side, there's 2 like quality raids being bricked in Phase 7. And then on Horde side, there's 2 quality raids being FC and 99. Now there are some other raids that I wouldn't say they're not like bad, don't get me wrong. I'm just talking about like at the very, very like top end, like super competitive, you know, top tier runs. There's 2 per faction. And then there's like kind of, I don't even want to say middle of the pack, but I would just say solid runs on each faction as well. Like Pasta, my understanding is, I've never been to their Naxx, but my understanding is they have a solid Naxx. And similarly with like this Land Before Time raid, I mean, they asked me to come to the raid tomorrow on my Hunter and pull for them, and they said their PB was like 107 or something. That's solid as hell. Especially for Horde too. Just like a Horde GDKP on White Main. A little over an hour. That's legit. So there's like the top 2 on each side. Then there's kind of a couple like runner-up raids, if you will, that are in the like low, you know, 1 hour and 10 to like 130. And then there's just this massive drop off to like go up to the Zeppelin Tower and jump off and kill myself in game if I end up in one of these raids. And that is White Main in a nutshell. And the problem is the coalition raids have been riding both sides of the aisle. Like, we'll have 1 week where we crush it. It's like an hour and 20-minute run, no wipes, have our world buffs out from start to finish. We full fucking blast, have a good time. It's great. Then we'll turn around the very next week, same exact raid day and raid time, and most of the same people, minus maybe a handful of roster swaps due to absences. And then it's like a fucking 3-hour demon run where we're cleaning up on like Saturday. We don't even clear it in one night. We have to come back again on a second day. And, I mean, ultimately, like, given that, that's why they were approaching the raid the way they were tonight. So I don't fully fault them. Me, obviously, I'm frustrated with it. I wasn't having fun, but I understand why they were doing that. Because, I mean, both things can happen, right? I can be frustrated with the quality and the raid experience as an individual, but I can also understand why they're taking that approach. And that is essentially where I'm at. I understand why they're taking that approach because last week, both of the Horde raids they ran had to do a cleanup on another night. They run 2 Horde raids. Neither of them cleared in a single night. They had to do a cleanup on the weekend for both of them. And so obviously their mentality and their focus this week is, hey, we are not doing a fucking cleanup. We're clearing this all tonight and getting the fuck out of here. And so I respect that, you know? I respect at least riding that ship, because you can say whatever you want about a run where you're booned for a wing, or a run where the pulls are a little slow, or you're doing things a little conservative. But all of that is much better than having to do a cleanup on another night. And so ultimately, like, they're just picking the lesser of two evils there. And I get that. Like I said, I understand. I get it. That's just wasn't for me. Especially because I like feel sick to my stomach and I'm about to fucking pass out. Which means I'm probably going to end the stream right now. Go lay down, guys. So, watch little Suits in bed. Pretty good show. Anyone's never watched it. But, even throwing slightly slower, it's good every week. Yeah, you know, consistency is key. Exactly. If you go into a raid and you just don't know, like, what wing are we starting at? When are we unbooning? Are we going to full clear? Are we going to have to do a cleanup? Who's the fuck's here? Are they going to, we have a terrorist? We got a paid actor? Are they going to grief me? Like, just all those wild cards are, oh man, frustrating as hell. But ultimately, if I'm going to pull for this Land Before Time raid tomorrow, I need to be well rested and back on my game because tonight was not it. I also plugged in my wireless mouse right here to use, and the side buttons are bound to 1 and 2 for some goofy fucking reason. So I'm going to have to fix that tomorrow morning. Also got to fix Qualzor's DBM. Did that on my Alliance Warrior, but it's fucked on all my old tunes, so... Oh, we got shit to do tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys stopping by anyway. Sorry it was kind of a negative doomer stream, but... just keeping it real, man. Just giving you guys my honest take right now. Anyways, appreciate hanging out. Appreciate you stopping by. Better luck tomorrow on the Hunter. And we'll see you then. Peace.